Mahomes.
Let's get it!
This is officially the Mahomes era.
Mahomes fires for the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City! 13 in 3 weeks.
I assume he's human, but I'm not certain about it.
He's looking to the left side. He throws it left-handed to Tyreek Hill. Batman's left-handed.
Throws it like almost a no-look. That's incredible. Look at the magic of the quarterback.
One of the most anticipated showdown games. Highest scoring game in Monday Night Football history.
This is the game. Shotgun snap. Rivers rolls to the right, throws to the end zone. Caught! It's good!
And Kansas City just has no answer for the Seahawks receivers.
If the Chiefs can beat the rival Raiders, the Kansas City Chiefs will have the 1 seed in the AFC.
An 89-yard pass, and Patrick Mahomes now has hit 5,000 yards passing and 50 touchdowns in a single season. The Chiefs are the #1 seed in the AFC playoffs.
And that is how the Chiefs won the division and clinched home field advantage in the AFC. Next up, the showdown with the Colts, who knocked off the Texans on Saturday. So Indy's defense shut down Deshaun Watson. Can they do the same to Shannon's homeboy?
It's going to be tough. What I did like, let me tell you something, man. I have not given Indy their true credit all year because I just didn't truly believe. I hadn't watched them as close as I should have. What I seen versus Houston, they just drive right down the field methodically and score, then score again and score again. That means that they can score. Mm-hmm. I really believe that defense for Houston is much better than the defense from Kansas City.
No, like first and 31st.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just telling you that. So therefore, that means they're going to have opportunities. Now, if Kansas City find themselves down, that's going to be something to behold because Indy can score. They could run the ball successfully. They could throw the ball successfully. And really, it's no answer for T.Y. Hilton.
Who do you like in this game?
I don't know yet. It's not in.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
It's not in yet. It's not in.
What do you mean it's not in?
It's not in. I got to feel it. I don't just talk on
I've been on the Indy bandwagon for a while, you and IoT, but that's not the question that Chris asked. But here's the thing now. Houston. Kansas City's defense leaves a lot to be desired. But the one thing they can do is they can pressure your quarterback. D4, double-digit sacks. Chris Jones, who I think should have been an All-Pro, going to the Pro Bowl, 14.5 sacks. Justin Houston on the other side once had 22 sacks. The problem is that once you don't get the quarterback on the ground, their back end is awful. Trouble. And I'm being nice, they're awful. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not worried about Kansas City getting down because when you have Tyreek Hill, you have Travis Kelce, you have a quarterback that goes 50 and 5,000 in a single season, you can make up ground. The question is, can they stop Indy from running the football? And if they can't, they're going to be in trouble.
This is how I see it. You cannot sit back in zone against the Kansas City Chiefs, all right? And so we know the Colts, they're going to play zone, and Kelce and Tyreek Hill up the middle of the field, that's going to be the matchup to watch. And if that happens and Kansas City starts scoring, now Andrew Luck can't get into a scoring battle. He still needs to manage the game. He needs to try to keep Patrick Mahomes out the field, and that's why what you said, running the football is going to be critically important for the Colts.
Let me say this. Andy Reid, we give him Mahomes a lot of credit, and we should, because he's phenomenal. He's the MVP. Shannon stated that a long time ago. I finally conceded last week. But Andy Reid, man, is one of the most brilliant offensive minds that we've seen in our game in quite some time. Arguably one of the best that we've ever seen offensively. We got to give him some credit. I'm pretty sure he cannot wait this. I can't wait to see how he dissects this Colts defense.
He's normally good out of the break.
Yes.
He's normally good out of the break.
You also got Frank Reich on the other side, who's done a nice job with that Indy offense. And we saw what he did with the Eagles last year. And you know.
He wasn't their first choice. But Frank Reich might have been the best choice.
It's well said.
And because, you know, you look, and it was reported he's the only guy that didn't ask the health status of Andrew Luck. He wanted the job. And they've done a great job of surrounding Andrew Luck with offensive linemen to protect him. He has enough weapons. They can get him one more wide receiver to go along with T.Y. Hilton. But their defense, they don't have names other than Darius Leonard. but their defense fly around and make plays.
It's a young squad all the way around. Definitely doing work, and it's going to be a great game to watch on Saturday. Another great thing is be sure to make your voice heard in Nationwide's 3rd annual Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Charity Challenge. You post hashtag WPMOY Challenge and your favorite nominee's last name on social media until January 13th. Nationwide will award the nominee with the most hashtag mentions a $25,000 donation to his charity of choice, $10,000 to the runner-up, and $5,000 to the 3rd place finisher. All right, coming up on Game Day Prime, the Saints, well, they rolled back in Week 11. Will Nick Foles make any difference in the rematch next weekend? I'm going to read this bump really slow on the Rams. Dion, what has Dak been doing?
Balling.
Okay. So, can he take his team on the road and win?
Yes, he is. Yes, he can. First and foremost, that offensive line has to sustain itself. That offensive line has been flat out doing their jobs, run game and the pass game. Zeke is the key. Zeke is the key to this offense. Zeke is the key that starts everything. He's the key that starts the engine. Zeke is everything. Then it's Dak.
Oh, now
is Zeke
the key to the offense. It's been balling.
If they could get that running game going, that play action pass is gonna be there. But the thing about it, they're gonna have to score some
What
points.
you need to do to play action pass?
They're gonna have to score.
What you got to do to play action pass?
Run successfully.
And who do that?
You know who does that.
Okay, Shannon. Will the Cowboys have success on the road against the Rams?
They got to run the football. I'm disappointed that the Rams defense hasn't played better all year. Now, we've been talking about Aqib Talib. He's their best corner. We're going to see because somebody's going to have to travel with Amari Cooper.
Not necessarily.
No.
They have two good corners, not necessarily.
You want Peters on Coop?
Peters could play Coop.
You want him?
He could play Coop. Okay. See, Peter plays better when he's off. They start bumping him. That's not his thing. He likes to sit back in the rocking chair and do what he does.
Okay, well, but I want him to follow. So I want to leave. I want to leave.
We'll follow him now.
LT, let's turn our attention now to this Rams offense. Todd Gurley's been banged up. How does he put it all together, even if he's not 100% against this Cowboys defense, which is formidable and more than formidable, very good?
They have been playing really well, the Cowboys defense. And the thing that I think about is Chris Richard. Where did he come from?
Seattle.
How many times has he seen his Rams?
A lot.
A lot.
And not had success in Seattle against them.
So he knows some things about this offense that's going to, I think, give the Cowboys an upper hand. And especially if Todd Gurley is not healthy.
But C.J. Anderson has been running the ball extremely well. Now, he doesn't catch the ball out of the backfield or get the plays down the field.
He's not Todd Gurley, though.
No. Clearly, you want TG. No question about it.
But see, where they're going to try to attack the Cowboys is on the perimeter. That's what the Rams try to do. They want to get the run going on the perimeter. And right now, Lawrence is playing. The guys on the end, Lawrence, those guys, they're playing well. So I don't know if the Rams will be able to run the football effectively.
So right now I say to you, you can have Zeke or you can have Todd Gurley. Who are you taking?
In this game, I'm taking Zeke.
I'm going to take the healthier of the two guys.
I'm taking Zeke. But also because
I'm taking Aaron Donald.
Like Aaron
Donald about to whip everybody.
But like you said, though, the Rams will give us some yards now.
Yeah, they will.
They'll give us some yards.
Ain't no answer for Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald will whip everybody.
Is he your X factor in this game? Or
he's the factor. He's really the MVP.
The A factor, the B factor, the XYZ factor. If there's a factor,
the GUCCI factor.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on. It's an eye chart. Everything's happening over there. We are one step closer to knowing which teams will play in Super Bowl 53. But on Saturday, a couple of lucky fans found out they're headed to Atlanta for the big game, courtesy of Commissioner Roger Goodell. Stoney and Diana Kirsch, lifelong Cowboys fans, were surprised yesterday at the game. It's part of 500 Super Bowl tickets the league is giving away to community leaders, youth football coaches, and fans that have served our country. Very, very, very cool. I hope they have a great time, and if they have it their way, their team will be in it. Coming up on Game Day Prime, Andrew Luck has been one of the hottest quarterbacks in the last 2 months, but can he keep up with who? With your what? Your homeboy?
No.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that, the Chiefs' high-flying offense, and a whole lot more. Our Hall of Famers break it down. The battle in Arrowhead.